Bench press, sleepers and high. Best kept wordplay that divines. And slaves who slept, you fucking with trapdoors and cats that quantum left on some next.
Live to undergo
transformation.
Below, my transportation takes me
along the roads of dangerous
plateaus. Rhyme traveling
far from your exoteric form of the Holy Spirit. H2O the fuck out.
So playing this sound, it's how we ventilate rounds.
Pushing these facts by the pound, strictly vitality bound.
Royalty holding the cut off heads of fake kings, including crowns.
Discarding they facial throughout the next 7 towns.
Down the way,
while we on the Oahu Beach awaiting payday.
Rhyme traveling, an unusual line-up arrangement. Papers the flesh,
contaminated.
You just got sonically
contaminated.
We speak a bastard
language and piss on the rich and famous, strutting shameless through this game of rap, straight bringing it back. Bench press, sleepers and high. Best kept wordplay that divines. And slaves who slept, you're fucking with trapdoors and cats that quantum left on some next. Yeah, live to undergo
transformation.
Below, my transportation takes
along the roads of dangerous
plateau.
Rhyme traveling, far from your exoteric form of the Holy Spirit. H2O the fuck out.
So planet sound is how we ventilate rounds.
Pushing facts by the pound, strictly vitality bound.
Royalty holding the cut off heads of fake kings, including crowns.
Discarding their facial throughout the next 7 towns.
Down the way.
While we on Oahu Beach awaiting payday.
Rhyme traveling, an unusual lineup arrangement. Papers to flesh,
contaminated.
Just got sonically
contaminated.
Speak a bastard
language and piss on the rich and famous. Strutting shameless through this game of rap. We're straight up bringing it back.
Bench press, sleepers and high. Best kept wordplay that divines. And slaves who slept, you're fucking with trapdoors and cats that quantum left on some next. Bench press, sleepers and high. Best kept wordplay that divines. And slaves who slept, you're fucking with trapdoors and cats that quantum left on some next. Heat no remorse for the slave endorsed, seeking infinite power. Overlooking the darkest shade, drift of fade through countless hours. Fucking pussy cowards, dwelling within the shadows. Alert to the snake's rattle while he's slithering, withering in vain. So fully slain my brain to an eternal darkness. Till I depart this foundation from a realm of deep concentration. What we're facing is non-infinite, a witness composed incident. Impotent in the sense of erecting a solid plan, but still you're labeled as a man, lost in oblivion. For now, forever remaining at a dodge for thorough explaining. To the 8-5 fet lines, lost in training. Concentration post is home. With your fam or all alone, your mind's been cloned to program fucking drones. To program fucking drones. To program fucking drones. To program fucking drones. Mass majority. Elite soldier, the SIN. The snake's curiosity. All elements of grim. Mass majority. Elite soldier, the SIN. The snake's curiosity. All elements of grim. So while the mass is spellbound on stale ground, severing slows for the embroidered seal of follow, left a wallow in infinite black, the one subtract his main was false, sustaining eternal wretchedness for a deadly infected bliss, lured adrift into nothingness. Many counter reformats, do phone tats, keeping a silent lock on combo, and jump pronto to raid the first into a lost not on this earth, laboring to rebirth, the research, divine self-preparation for the defacing and unkind man, so by demand to cease expanding potential beyond mental planning, brought to the point of draining tangible order while banning borders, all resistant, false slaughtered while banning borders, all resistant, false slaughter. Just keep in mind to incline, for the rain of time is falling shorter. Mass majority, elite soldier, the SIN, the snake's curiosity, all elements of grim. Mass majority, elite soldier, the SIN, the snake's curiosity. All elements are grim.
A state of nothingness. Nothingness.
This is for all the mother ladies in the house. And for all the radio stations that don't want to play my song cause it got views in it. And you know what I'm saying? That's that. Check it out. Man, I was high in tune with the mind state. Prone for elevation like the inner city's crime rate. Heard the culture was dead, fourth beheaded. Step up, get it, skip the funeral setting. It's been getting frenzy. And this beginning of the ending seems the mass they comprehended was being composed abroad anew. Shocks to senior class 2000, pioneering new school. Destined never play the fool, so why apply my word incentive? Ahead of most, verbal gunning for the left coast. Quit to boast about my city, that's ZAE. Well, since my childhood days, I've been my favorite MC. Giving no second thought to bitch rhymers in an utter state of mark mode. Making the lamestream seem like it's conceived up in a lab with hella clones running mad. Talking about the dish they have, adding up to an excessive amount of sanitation. And lost flagrant, though I stay way close knit to my patients. Forever word struck, loving them up, pumped on the radio. But right before evading, gotta give respect and thanks and love the whack crews for this here course of inspiration now. True to life, that true to life went on the mic, keeping it real for the masses. Proposing self-life, straight original, stocking like your average individual. Putting this down for the EL Imperial.
Rejection and inspection. This film called rap needs an editing. My rhymes are setting in within. This is not right. Dead kings, the bitches and things. The climax stacks. You feel the need to cling to my night edition. Most MCs are like toilet water, so I'm pissing, rarely missing. Drinking the wines of gods, outlawed in front of eternity. Armed with a golden rod, my aim's pointed downwards. Civilians and bystanders devour genocide. The weak die, it's a will to power. This girl I know heard my music and trip. The trick bitch couldn't conceive the shit. The same scenario with most. Hating our zones coming out the stereo, so I post and wait for time to catch up at a later date. The pace is rapid. Here's my half of the tablet, melting you pagans made of plastic. I'm like a machine man squabbling with the average savage. I'm in your city, on your stage. You see, I never dropped out of school. I'm in the 17th grade. As far as the dirt I kicked up, and hell I raised with rhymescapes. Conquering the landscape, dethroning fake heroes, cause they're all fake. Take heed to what we make. You're in the commonplace, so take off the glove face.
Take off the club face, we flaunt faint aggressive. That true to life went on the mic, keeping it real for the masses. Straight proposing self-like, original, stock unlike your average individual. Putting this down for the EL Imperial. In the bounds of Brimstoneville, we construct day to day. Mass wadding these verbal bills, cause I heard rhyme paid. Numb to the bispo, only cause my squad be sick though, with more out the average talent than your average individual. Humble on the regular, swamp towards a competitor. Bound up sever the head of a whack fraud. Oh my god, these kids are deep and flown from out the odd. We construct the lane turn functions, giving the people something slumping on that intellectual. Advanced trained professionals, verbally bit smacking. These frauds crafted in a state of stagnant. Overzealously bragging about that same old lame-o. Going down a tube like we flaunt fame aggressive. That true to life went on the mic, keeping it real for the masses. Proposing self-life, straight original, stocking like your average individual. Putting this down for the EL Imperial. Exact rounds.
For the EL Imperial. The EL Imperial. We seen a gang of them, ran through a gang of them, chopped up a gang of them, you know, ran through a gang of them, mastered a gang of them, sold a gang of them. Ran through a gang of them. MCs thinking they intrigued some content, setting up shop on the balls with tents. You seen a gang of them? I possess a bad brain and gangs level. Contracts on the lives of mics. I'll be damned if they take what the claims take in. Prototype, hydros blister like tonight. Smoke the gang of them. Pushing and shoving through societies that offer a variety of dead time. A gang of it. A hustler like me never takes cover. Stay away from me. In the midst of killer capitalists and the baddest bitches. Yeah, the hoes is vicious. And I fuck the gang of them. Fools cannot fuck with Dave Double persevere. Look here, stay away from them. A gang of life will throw at you. Will destroy your earth and all of the time capsules. Any and everything happens.
A 1-year relationship with a hellacious dip. Fit from the motherfucking thighs to her tits. No bullshit, but had to skate. These bitches ain't doing nothing but slowing my pace. I seen a gang of them, but still remain humble and dysfunction. Life on the edge of the cliff, following the length of my verbal spits to coexist with this form of art, straight flowing from out the heart. And though it's line outside, I'm feeling dark. Fighting till I do depart. Enlightened by the will of God. Straight righteous, but I will discard. Fraud plain. See, I seen a gang of it. Plain rubbish, babbling, talking about they run this. But catch a fire on my circumference. See the substance for death, and the content equals concept. Nonsense free whenever you fucking around with person D.
Seen a gang of them, a gang of them. Chopped up a gang of them, a gang of them. Went through a gang of them, a gang of them. Been through a gang of them, a gang of them. Seen a gang of them, a gang of them. Ran through a gang of them, a gang of them.
Scheme sucker free, reluctant, but I got a gang of it. Burning raps in the fireplace to detach myself when the past face is gone. Look up to the sky, now it's time to move on. Off my ass crack, it'll bring much the vibes throughout this track.
We made a gang of them, kept them stronger. Get your money, get your honor. When we come through, never lackluster. Rocket thrusters flew us up from the under. Now they're wondering, thugs, philosophers, and b-boys, and collegiate scholars toy with the thunder. I shot the gang of them, took what was deranged from them. And snake bitches never loved them. Ran through a gang of them.
I'm going skits like Michael Douglas, taking the underground circumference hostage. Sick of the nonsense, taking matters into my own hands. Locked up in the club ripping, spitting like fucking showman. There's way much more to an image than spitting like you for show grand.
Rams, we got a gang of them coming. Society on the brink of broken links, no repairing them. Mere mortals where you're running, destruction's coming. Drug despair and hate, seen a gang of it. Hypocrisy, oppression, and fancy flair, stay away from it. Life's ready for reconstruction or reduction. We got the soundtracks, held records on the rack by a gang of them.
Check it. This is a full course lesson on how to manifest bless requested. Take a rotten day and make it fresh. Worthwhile for time spent like accumulating. Build some sense, separate yesterday from hence. Yesterday I'm underdog, but today I'm far from the lack of suspense.
A gang of them, a gang of them. Ran through a gang of them, a gang of them. With a gang of them, a gang of them. Ran through a gang of them, a gang of them. We possess big plans. No way, we're gaining and losing grand. A gang of them, a gang of them. Seen a gang of them, a gang of them. Ran through a gang of them, a gang of them. Seen a gang of them. What's hip-hop music? Whatever the fuck I want it to be, right? Underground hip-hop is deceased. We're driving down the street like 20 cars deep. Headlights on in the day, we're on our way to bury the beat. It's done. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones. I throw a black rose on the coffin, hit my joint and start coughing as it runs. They lower the box into the ground, I raise my hand covering my eyes to block rays from the sun. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones.
She was a keeper, well-rounded from soda features. Fetus to the earth receding at a fast pace. Fresh from the east to lick the plate, nomad status, making her way through 50 states. Yeah, I met her in Cali in like 84, friend of my auntie. So I figured this in life for more than just battering guts and having kicks just for fun. One-on-one, reflect like pops the sun. Tripping off her life in the concrete tri-state, but loving this change. Straight elevating my mind state, now that's 2 states of evolution, further producing constant elevation on highlight free basing. I ain't been as happy in years. I finally found a love outside my fam and peers. Yeah.
Underground hip-hop is deceased. We're driving down the street like 20 cars deep. Headlights on in the day, we're on our way to bury the beat. It's done. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones. I throw a black rose on the coffin, hit my joint and start coughing as it runs. They lower the box into the ground, I raise my hand covering my eyes to block rays from the sun. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones.
She took me to places I ain't never been, brought me to the highest points of life found, bound within, but now it's 9-9. And see people change with times. I'm like loving this girl but can't keep her ass in line. Went from pure firm and uncut to unworthy of a peon speck of nut. On rupture when I bust, even caught the bitch in bed with my brother Dave Dub. Live under the sheets, straight up making love. Now that shit must have been the worst. Conjure thought it took the moment for its worth. The moment for its worth and thought first off, hoes come a dime a dozen. So I shot the bitch dead, all for the love of self-circumference.
Underground hip-hop is deceased. We're driving down the street like 20 cars deep. Headlights on in the day, we're on our way to bury the beat. It's done. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones. I throw a black rose on the coffin, hit my joint and start coughing as it runs. They lower the box into the ground, I raise my hand covering my eyes to block rays from the sun. My sympathy goes out to her loved ones.
Keep the massive, comprehend the massive,
You know, it's like, I've always been against violence, always campaigned against it. But America in the 90s, they want the carnage, they want the good old-fashioned shootout. So I'ma give it to them. No other choice, let them have it.
Subcontents under pressure. Shots to the dome. Contents under pressure.
Break the barricade, I'm cutting. Bullets is running straight. They wanna shoot out, wanna see bodies get laid. Firearms clutch the clip loads. They explode and touch whatever burden's too heavy to hold. Let's face it, retaliation, you taste it. Your supervisor's breathing fire down your neck. And 20 hours of OT deducted from your check will probably fire you next. You don't feel it, never knew how to deal with shit. Your personality switched over the cuckoo's nest. You flew, grab your 22, nothing to lose. Ready to live out some homicidal taboo. Those fools at McDonald's got slew. I saw it on the news. 2 nutcases in a freestyle battle. Both contestants is tasteless. One's really a double rhyme for fun is on his basic. The other's a youngster trying to get stripes, but rhyming with the wrong type. The fool he's battling really don't give a fuck about the mic. They get to spitting. It's only obvious the youngsters winning. 3 hoes sitting to the side start giggling. Freestyling and alcohol consumption sometimes leaves the fool stumping. The thug put out as he starts busting. They wanna shoot out, it's the American way. Make your enemies pay the old-fashioned way. A shootout, put the law in your hands. Alone you stand, the pigs will understand during the shootout.
Contents under pressure. Contents under pressure.
It's complex, detects conspiracies and texts. Convinced the president's the antichrist in the flesh. He had roadmaps and schedules, predicted time frames. Now he's hanging out a motel window, rifle aimed at the president's brains. He lost himself, missed and hung himself with a belt. He wanted a shootout but needed help. Your average white teen, 10th grade, green haired, tore up jeans, hated by his classmates. He couldn't read, the fucking teacher kept asking repeat the paragraph. Every time he start, the class will laugh. He's thinking payback. He's illiterate, but dad taught him how to shoot way back. He's thinking blow, bitch, say that. Northern Nevada, April 1st, 8 a.m. He entered class with Pop's 9 in his bag with books and pens. Sure enough, the teacher pressed him to read again. The basket case shot her through her left eye glass lens. This is how America starts and how it ends. They want to shoot out. Barrels pointed at your house. a shootout. They want a shootout.
Contents under pressure.
They want a shootout. It's the American way. Make your enemies pay the old-fashioned way. A shootout. Put the law in your hands. Alone you stand. The pigs who understand are in the shootout. I'm no thug, I write the good rhymes. The pop scenery reminded me of two lines. Fed into the furnaces, worthless, purposeless extermination. Fuck a gun, I use a mic and determination to fight these maniacal Hitlers I'm facing. They want a shootout with the righteous, run for the body count. A shootout. Shootout. They want a shootout. Shootout. They want a shootout. Shootout. They want a shootout. 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 They want a shootout. 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 They want a shootout. A shootout. Shootout. They want a shootout. America's not knowing about me and my crew. We could make compositions just like you, but we decided to do what you don't do, what you won't do, what you couldn't do. Check the curfew. Season change. This summer I'm leaving Cali twisted off the range. I've been waiting to let fools know. Time to yank chains in the Zay. June a beautiful sight. Women of all variations and types, ready to exchange body fluids. I was ready and baby knew it. Spread eagle, she's whispering, daddy don't abuse it. I'ma do it ferociously. Thoughts of hot summer sex choking me. Plus a major workload. A lot of you lames ain't knowing me, but this is my summer. Coming up from down under this summer. College radio crusades, that becomes in this summer. Now it's our season, and once we're up to bat, no leaving. We cut down umpires, keeping all ballparks screaming. During the wintertime, I usually lose my many minds, looking for the truth, but get nauseated by what I find. But a little sun, some skirts combined, and I'm cool as fuck. Posted up with compadre stuck. A gang of hoes is out, a lot of conflict. Barbecues and house parties, but I'm cool, I got rhymes to flip. Got a show tonight, crowded scene. Who snort lines and crank in the bathroom, I didn't see a thing. My mind's on finding a fling with one of these 4th of July tricks. I treat her like a highness, and bet I'll beat them up till babies laying there lifeless. As I enjoy those summer evenings, I take a minute to think. Time is feeding, so I'm taking over summer. It's treason.
About that get back, so fuck a ponder and murk for what it's worth. We challenged by many, but plenty works. May you burn like sulfur after the split gives birth, and I'm for sure. May you're marking to the depth of your earth, like hearse. Running my origin, this fatherless child ravaged by the orphanage with no steady place aborted. Forced to roam the strips of city parasites lit. Bright bulbs, big metropolis on top of my trip. Been down too long, and not about to sing that same old song. I'm a prolong and leave my mark for after I'm gone. My word ain't born, it's real, so take this shit for its worth. Wake from your slumber and heed the rebirth. It ain't over till the obese bitches released of a slab. Fame's up for grabs, so I'ma make for damn sure that we have a place in history significantly droll. From out the bowels of filthy sandhole, temperamental on the go for you and yo.
Seasons change. It's summer, we're leaving Cali twisted off to the range. Seasons change. It's summer, we're leaving the US twisted off to the range. We're gonna make it happen, everything will calculate. Fuck any conference trying to determine the fate of hip-hop. Cause when I indulge, I never play it safe. Weakness,
that's never the case.
I just bought some fine attire, found a new bitch, she's hired. When it starts getting hot, burdening bitches get fired. I'm claiming state this summer, getting out the state this summer. I'm brilliantly exemplifying greatness this summer. It's some downright black blasphemy. You be better off passing me than confronting me this summer. Barely in the bracket of the celebs in this rhyme racket. They saying easy come up, male tours and succubus tricks, eager to fuck. Got too tipsy off this fake American drink. Buster snatched off the abs and thrown on a beat. Like a slab of meat, they be walking meat out the package. But I got no formula, you can't have it. You cater to broads, dance beats, feminine. My notes will never get neutered, extra madness, veteran lingo. You fucking assholes, behold my lexical, inseparable rap. Intimacy with the crowd that goes beyond that, you know. No stage show this summer.
Eventually, I knew the whole world would mention me. Eventually,
got caught on the crossfire.
Eventually, I knew the whole world would mention me. Eventually,
got caught on the crossfire. Fire, fire.
Eventually,
got caught on the crossfire. Confusion on the minds of us all. So sure of our works, retaliating against human errors like self-annihilation. Me, I was just looking for the baddest bitch out here. Truth found me, I didn't find it. Deception in the alleyway, a helping hand with a smiling face, concealed knife behind the back. Maybe death is the new paradise, the ultimate vacation resort. I wanna stay home, get my mind back, and make love to my bitch this summer.
A long time coming, a thought provoking, got no play. Only a stray amongst the stream main airwaves, a cliche cluttered craze.
Turn up the temperature, watch it raises, fools bathing, scolding limelight, so our dispositions dominant
Never
with
which goes shape, prone to wide skulls break once a defecation hits a fan propeller, and the underrated turns bestseller. Eliminating all cases out of deep concentration, awaiting industrial death, straight hitting them from the left.
Fields of ingredients, Lord knows the U.S. is needing it, so cultivation takes place. Produce available through the audio at your marketplace. Scattered thoughts formatted, rhymers are to the game, respected status. This has no address.
Self-imposed worthwhile prose, in tune with life and daily flow, from high points to down
I started to rap way back, created books as an author. You should have seen the stats.
In my zone, composing crap, I tend to sit back and laugh on this new age quote-unquote rap, and reverse going back like J-Fox.
Boxed in the session, with spontaneous thought is the concealed weapon. No restraints, we're going the lane.
Range, semi-sane on the high plane brain, with originality as our claim to fame. Leaving bitch names detained in search of sanctuary, though shelter broke, unable to further cope. In this game bound with zero hope.
I'm a nightmare to rappers, turn to an MC.
God's name, I rap mics and create flame. Rock the rest of the bars.
I'm a nightmare to rappers, turn to an MC.
God's name, I rap mics and create flame. Rock the rest of the bars.
We hit the stages, anthropologists don't stop to we're there. Note the reaction, observe what the audience becomes. That's science, that's imperfect science. Consumption with no dietary supplements in this human history
Trailblazing on this
consignment.
pavement of melodic gravel, giving birth to alternate earths, free of contamination, freely influenced sacred.
Aimless approaches, I like my hip-hop. Directionless, devotionless, articulate noise,
The last nights we recite in spite of a beatnik like amused prose flows, understarving but we know life ain't peachy with bright lights and glitter and hype. So when we on the mic, we make it for sure productive tight. Loving to our own bliss, grounded low but hit to the struggle, just like some homeless.
Most are not intellects, too many toxins in the bloodstream prevent you from climbing out the coffin. It occurs often. What would you do if your world ended? Energy bar depleted, never to replenish.
And this world will leave you fearless, shattered in utter shambles. Way too much to handle for the average mind and mental. Birthing anew for the masses, way beyond substantial. So ground yourself and kindly take handle and heed.
I'm a nightmare to rappers, turn to an MC.
notice all you be rhyming about is like mail, dude.
It's all about that dinero, mucho más dinero, man. You know
Those
what I'm saying?
translations I'm not even feeling,
Cash
man. It
rules
ain't even
everything
about
around me.
nothing
Give
but
me that.
uncut mail, you know what I'm saying? There's more to the whole
Keep it
life
real, man. Let me break
experience,
it
dude.
down to
Everything
you,
has to
man.
revolve around money, dude.
To hell
Check
yes,
it
out,
out.
man. Well, I'm frequent up front. I like a hash splice, feel blunt. Mucho más dinero than your average fellow scraping for what they want. Talking about I'm mad and broke as hell. Sad that they independent record sales ain't breaking in the mail. But I'll be damned if I live to tell that story to my seed. But I'm a fiend for currency. To that dark day they bury me in a casket of gold. Carry me to my final resting place. A straight up disgrace. And some of these marks can't ball. Play it by hand, free of flaw, plus sprawl every day. Playing some junk around my way. While these marks got shit to say. On that, I'm broke and still ain't so raise off your behind and be constructive with your time and put your life in line. See, I'm schmobbing while you walking, making moves while you talking. Prone with little options, stuck at home while I'm rocking. Fresh rhyme shows, plus though, a vast ass selection when it comes to butter hoes. With everything from herb to blow, man, my product is gold. That undercover smooth brother running the show. Letting all these figures know with my squad of infinite guards. And if I'm sick or on leave, one of my kin will handle the job. One of these numbers like the mob, yeah. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Cash flow, fast pose, anything goes. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. New potential, but dope rhymes ready to blow, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
What's
you know,
up?
I guess I could see, you know what I'm saying? Every man needs to have some cash flow in his pocket, you know, have some melodies made or whatnot. But man, that's still way lameish, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're way out there on Front Street. I'm on Broke Street, but you know what I'm saying? I got my hands in some shit. You know, I prefer not to say, you know what I'm saying? But I'm dabbling in, you know, like, escort services, garage gambling, prescription drugs, kicked down from nurses, understanding and patience makes money. Chill and listen, I know you're hungry for some fame, I'm the same, but my name and fame lives in conversation. I'm present whenever a group of 3 or more start debating and hating hip-hop. I'm right there out on the spot. What you seeking, what you got, don't stack up. My nutriments actually decrease the obese. Money mask is cracked up. Money never deceive me cause I realize it needs me. Moderation versus excess, you're out there. I'm in the studio fresh from confession. Most be contesting my will. I'm commemorated, still breaking mainstream modes. I'm like 10 years down the road. Babylonia, beautiful still. The scent of a perfume reaches you before the kill. You're infatuated and ducked yourself into the hall of sucks and fucks. You're fucked. Looked at her panties, you see shit stains and pus. You bit the bait. I make my money and I make it safe. Behind the scenes, this government will never see a thing. The square approach looking broke, we get with no rings. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me Rhymes that. Exposed, done explore plateaus, anything goes. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. DJ Scratch, vinyl reaction, sounds from below.
Alright, brother.
That's exactly where my conversation is headed.
Right on,
you know?
right on, man. I think I just feel you know what I'm saying? But man, you know what I'm saying? The best of luck and wishes to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep slanging them tapes. You can pick mine up at the store.
Oh, okay, like
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
Okay, I'll be sure to
it's straight up, man. Straight up. It's all about the money. Ever on.
Forever humble eyes, making my dreams materialize.
Real skills, that's getting played out. Real skills, that's real skills. Real skills to never die. That's getting played out. Real skills. That's real skills. That's real skills to never die. That's getting played out. Real skills to never die. That's getting played out. Real skills to never. 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 That's getting played out.
Beta Boy 2G, Beta Boy 2G, 1000, Beta Boy. Beta Boy 2G, man, I got the art of pros master, triple element grad, now what have you, I'm non-peril, not out to sell your rubbish on a platter, man, I'm concrete dro, jaded proof like tenfold, for them marks who don't know, scrawling on my pants, straight balling at a hand rate, to cram faces submission, upping them on what they missing, a khaki down, profound, b-boy to the showdown, with more rounds to spark, we coming from the heart, while you barely getting a jump start, due to my work of art, Vanguard on ease, insidious form of me, loving my muse like I'm loving pain dues. Plotting with my truths on the best way to subdue these micro crow magnums in line for toe tagging. The phantoms fathom on display when I'm bragging. Pants sagging past the waistline on turn to simply take mine. Yeah, man. Beta Boy 2G. Beta Boy 2G. Beta Boy 2G. Beta Boy 2G.
Alpha to the beta, to the omega, segregated, happy belated death day. We cremated any matrix, these critics see us as extraterrestrials, figuring out how to contain it. But these mechanics are habit, got the 408, or never hesitate to assassinate your Congress and president. Unprecedented catastrophe I master, I'm in the ultimate fighting championships, use a WWF wrestler, a master. Not us new age beta boys, muscle bound mentally, no need for steroids, just paranoid men, traveling in this apocalypse. Passing silicone concepts and tits, this chaos leaves you brainwashed. On this righteous plane, the heathens, they stay off. This is the death to fame, the vision of those cursing our namesake. KHD, UBC, and Count Crystal Lake is claiming stake for hell's sake. Cause it's about to get overpopulated, cause the sinners above is overrated, plus contaminated. But us beta boys is hated, and we remain hated. Beta Boy 2G. Beta Boy. Beta Boy 2G. Beta Boy.
I'm loving them lows. Over the smoke, I hover above folks, so they vaporize in the gun smoke. After quote unquote, too much of this and I overdose. This smoke shit's supposed to get to the bone, full blown. Take a tote with this, you deserve it. Trying to get circled by the murder hits. Killers refer to this as a manual. I'm hacking animals on my Hannibal lectures, a fucking cannibal. Book text 9 to put a man upon stretcher. Spitting acetone measures up to fuck ya, plug ya up, shock ya. And my rap slanders all a propaganda. Code chillin' in my empire. Riddler, gripping the pen to translate the words within. Breaking down the metacarpals and the barcodes. Scanning with laser frequencies, drumming to the honorable honor. No ink, this a blood cell. Journalists typo your arteries and articles. As I constantly knit, these words that properly fit. They pass to the past. Re-alter my existence with a pen and pad. Now it's infinity through these changing time currents. I execute rappers with current events. Future shocking updates. Swallow these heaters. Thought of the leader. Video, I cut you the chase. Cut out your cardiac arrays. The nature's dangerous place. If you murder me, new improved surgery, we're still resurrecting me. Hardcore, mouth scolded third degree. As I begin perjury and purgatory. Witness this. Instead, you will rough paragraph full of dead sentences.
Yeah, that's just a briefing. You know what I'm saying? UBC, persevere, Dave Dub, and that's a smokers for 2000.
I know what this culture's needed. Competition, who needs them? My rhymes reproduce without breathing. Plus they bleeding like a statue of Mary with the eyes bleeding. Displayed in front of you villagers, then no miracles when you see them. Being, I'm all over this culture like a vulture's beak, seeking the remains of a deceased object. What the fuck is peaceless? Deception in pieces, breaches of contracts in the back of a death camp, emptying bodies in the lake of leeches. Far from what the alleged righteous man preaches, I take the burden of being a rhymer for hire. I'll turn the shit out, it never ceases.
Never ceases, you know, spit nose, prose, flows to the utmost degree, free of flaw for the motherfucking 2G, we got it.
Patrons leave the shows to find sanction in a psychiatrist's couch, taking account of my swift spit. I kick spur of the moment, we never fail to convince. Walking hollering at ladies of leisure on the western side of this bitch America. Love her or leave her, I guess me I fondle her beaver, making her aware of my presence not to please her. And MCs don't mean shit to me, they seem unglued to me. Ego, alcohol, money, weed, and lunacy. I suffer from at least 3. Smoking non-habit, forming drugs, rolling up zips carelessly, dropping gram-sized nugs on the rug. A bunch of degenerates with a lot of pride, blatantly wearing it. That's why I'm sharing
Man,
this.
I wanna wreck effectively, put it down for the best of me. Add up my influence, surrounded minds congruent, jazzed out when these times be getting spazzed out. The fathomed out and reach off into some Bauhaus. I'm sick of this plane, wanna do some new shit and revise my whole range. Straight up, problem change. Where the money at? Man, them A&Rs got it, and I'm about to put it down for the sake of being polished. Blunt is the object which I insert, whether into a furrow, projected my homework. With no time for you jerks online with utter quirk. Yeah, we live, but foremost refuse the fraud perk. This is for the best of y'all, putting it down effective scroll. The motherfucking truth. Yeah, I know a gang of motherfuckers from out Cali. Thinking they from the east, sporting Timbos and Valley. Don't fuck with that style, cause it's just not me. I'd rather be simple with a t-shirt and some Dickies. That West Coast shit, one of the best spoke, yeah. 1,000 votes a vote to boast my outlet.
Bling blingisms, bitches hopping out their clothes.
We can spit
Getting
those.
the fame, hitting your gig in a row.
We can spit
on the
those.
turf, serving crank, rocks, and blow.
We done spit
Barrel
those.
links, platinum, silver to gold.
We can spit
32
those.
ounces of Miller to bottles of Mo.
I can spit
Rhymes
those.
beyond your ability to know.
We can spit
Shallow,
those.
sober, simple, Hollywood flows.
I can spit
Some
those.
drive whips, some small blows.
We can spit those.
See, I'm like a psycho. I meditate with the beat. I add a rhyme to make it sound complete.
Nobody seeing what's right here up front. Watch us skyrocket, it'll happen more than once. My zone's deep, I'm hitting the spliff, trying to feel complete.
In retreat from the Badlands, bro. Trying to get my point across to the point of bliss. Sick for these jokes, I'm sitting back. It's trying to get my point across, saying fuck a whack ass bitch on slot. That rhyme exact. On vibe to manifest. Death to the plunder bus, provoking nonsense.
I ride around late night, that's what I do. Floating through turfs, rhyming to myself like somebody else. No clue as to what I'm spitting. Dave Dub's more than one dude. Matter of fact, he's a few. Even owns a few acres of you and your crew.
Yo, this is my steezo. Description of my stilo. Content manifested prominent for them dominant. Profound thoughts. Line for the cards. Revisal of realization. Gotti on
A
floss.
self-made fornicator, rhyming to you as cheap labor. I'm an explicit, sick, twisted XXX. Polaroid snapshot, pick downloader. Conspiracy, hip-hop, and sex in my folder. Pick it up, tell the clerk you're purchasing the notch and shit out of Earth's touch. Rappers try and find our glitch. Scanning and scanning, but perfection's a bitch.
That I love to get with on some late night trip. Party at my residence, evident I'ma spit. PB the reverend when it comes to this. Blessing heads, but don't rhyme significant. I turn it up a pinch and freak live with my bitch. Rap till I'm rich and straight retired from the shit.
Bling blingisms, bitches hopping out their clothes.
We can spit
Getting
those.
the fame, hitting your gig in a row.
We can spit
on the
those.
turf, serving crank, rocks, and blow.
We done spit
Barrel
those.
links, platinum, silver to gold.
We can spit
32
those.
ounces of Miller to bottles of Mo.
I can spit
Rhymes
those.
beyond your ability to know.
D can spit
Shallow,
those.
sober, simple, Hollywood flows.
I can spit
Some
those.
drive whips, some small blows.
We can spit those.
Sedated with some sufficient quantities of zombie food. My freedom is staked, but I keep smuggling. No apologies. Some say a dopehead, a born loser who's apparently misled, comparing me to the straight edge, but honestly I die instead. Becoming one of the many following blind men, riding the lava pits, thinking what I'm thinking. California sinking and I'm high, noticing the catastrophe. Fully charged with no batteries. In other words, fuck the natural energy. And when I'm high, I'm seeing exactly what fools pretend to be drugs. Somebody say they'll take your soul. I say there's a lot you don't know. I wanna get sedated. Sedated. Some smoke chemicals and digest chemicals animals. Animals eat whatever's edible. Mammals adapt to chemicals and reactions are incredible. Dope fiends, I love them, I'm one of them. At least when it comes to cannabis. For in the world of distrust, I kept turning my mind to mush. Suck nitrous out of balloons and resisted when confronting social commentary that said the hell of society won't spare me. I got a compulsive disorder over and over, inhaling marijuana odors. Then I help to overthrow new orders. It's a trip. Hey man, you got the joint running like a bitch, riding 3 a.m. sedated and shit. Just wanna drive high, straight out of Babylon, following the sky. Keep on passed on, break the fascism and fashion plates. Fasten your face, I see the inflation and sloppy cons. When sedated, fuck it all, I'm stuck, staring at the wall, down to my last cigarette. I'll drink another 22, thinking about how I had it all. Thinking about my enemies, thinking about my money, my wife, my son, past pussy, potential pussy. Medical wick and underground cliques. A sick mother, unknown half-brothers, snakes in suits called politicians. Distribution, unalterable evil in how humans are living. So at times I give in. I've experimented with a lot of substance. Back when I thought it was for fun. Not giving a fuck was a motto, but look deeper, the reason becomes noticeable. I became aware of too much. Now I feel like my mind's fucked, sedated. I just wanna drive high. Straight out of Babylon, following the sky. Keep on passed on, wake the fascism and fashion plates. Fasten your face, I see the inflation of sloppy cons when sedated. Sedated. In the midst of these fake philosophers and imposters, harboring monsters, I wanna get sedated.